Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good morning. I'm Christine Winter with a check of your top stories that we're following for you today. We are one day away from a possible strike among union nurses and caseworkers at Henry Ford Genesis Hospital in Grand Blanc Township if no contract deal is reached. Teamsters Local 332 says the main sticking points are nurse-to-patient ratios and compensation. Henry Ford Health says its offer includes a compensation package that aligns with hospitals across its system. The union says if an agreement is not made by 8 a.m. tomorrow, workers will begin their strike. The hospital says it will remain open if that happens. A Flint church is badly damaged in a fire. The pastor of St. Mark's Missionary Baptist Church says it happened early Saturday morning. Kevin Thompson spoke to City Council member Tanya Burns in a Facebook Live. He says someone entered the church on DuPont Street around 2:30 and set the fire. TV5 has reached out to the Flint Fire Department for more details. Stay with us for updates. Labor Day celebrates the American labor movement, responsible for things like the 5-day work week and 8-hour workday. You can join workers from across mid-Michigan for marches and parades celebrating tomorrow. In Midland, the Women of Michigan Action Network hosts the Workers Over Billionaires rally that starts at the Midland Courthouse at 1. Bay City Resistance hosts its own march starting at Winona Park at 5. And in Saginaw, you can join a demonstration at the corner of Bay Road and Tittabawassee happening at 1. Let's get a check of your Labor Day forecast with Stone.
Well, if you didn't get outside yesterday or even the day before, don't worry. You'll have another chance to enjoy some pretty nice weather as we get through this afternoon, as highs actually jump just a little bit higher than what we had over the previous few days. Highs for this Sunday are going to be back in the mid to upper 70s, our warmest areas out towards that 127 corridor, with areas like Clare at 79, Gladwin, Midland, and Mount Pleasant at 78. And then you're getting areas like West Branch, Holton Lake, Bay City, Elma, Wasso, Flint at 77. It even could be a little bit warmer tomorrow. It's going to be a day where I wouldn't be surprised if some areas do get into the lower 80s. As you move out towards Bad Axe and Sandusky, our eastern counties, you do start to see some of those mid 70s. The one common thing, everyone's right at or below average for this time of year. Average has dropped to 78 degrees, so still below that mark as we get through the day today. Wind gusts for today show a pretty calm day. Winds from the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. There is going to be a change in our winds today, and that's going to be the direction. We'll actually start to see an east wind as we get through our afternoon into our evening, and actually see an east wind for Monday and Tuesday. By the time we get to Wednesday, winds will actually pick back up as a cold front does start to move itself in. So if you're looking for gustier conditions, you'll get that by midweek. Now, lows for tonight are going to be back into those lower 40s in the areas to the north and lower 50s. As you move to the south, will be warm enough to avoid any kind of frost development. Obviously had some 30s to the north this morning. We'll see how that plays out tonight, but should be in the lower 40s for tonight into tomorrow morning. Then speaking of tomorrow afternoon, highs, they're going to be back into the lower 80s as you move out to that 127 corridor, and then those upper 70s as you move to the east. You'll have areas like Lapeer at 78, Standish 77, even West Branch at 79. And again, those areas could hit the lower 80s. It's going to be very close as we get through the afternoon from the lower 80s to the upper 70s. There has been some models suggesting we will see more widespread 80s on Monday. If you're looking for 80s, you'll most likely get that on Tuesday, as that looks to be the warmest day of the week. Now, looking at our hour by hour, not much to show us here for today. Again, you do have some light clouds, but for a majority of the day, you're going to be seeing clear skies. We just have high pressure that has built itself across all of the Great Lakes states and is really impacting us with this sunshine. So it's a good thing for us as we get through this Labor Day weekend. We'll have clear skies tonight into tomorrow morning, and then through Monday afternoon into Monday evening. Maybe some light clouds, but it looks to be another day where high pressure wins the battle in the sky, and you have clear skies across the day. Now, I did want to highlight September because we're getting into September here over the next couple of days, and the Climate Prediction Center has predicted that we'll see a warmer outlook than average for the month of September. Now, we are going to start the month below average. We have 60s on Thursday and Friday, but the long-term outlook is showing a picture of warmer air taking over much of the lower 48. So if you're looking for some more summer, you may actually get that for the month of September. In terms of rain chances, well, precipitation outlook continues to show equal chances of wetter or drier as we get through the month of September. We really obviously hope for some rain. We still have drought that continues to build. For now, though, it's that equal chance. Obviously, we want this above the normal precipitation they're seeing to the south to just continue to move north as we get through the month of September. 7-day forecast, again, shows nice days here for Sunday, today, Monday for Labor Day, and Tuesday. Well, again, seeing lower 80s. We'll be back to the 70s on Wednesday. Could drop a little bit cooler than that. It's all going to be based on when that cold air moves itself in, and then 60s as we get into the end of the week.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.